you know his captaincy unquestioned, and one of 4 Finns to appear in the Four Nations Cup. Sent in deep, off the draw by Gustav Forsling, and we're underway. A rematch of a game played December the 16th, won by the Panthers 6-5. Kasperi Kapanen playing center. Really the only...
Here we go.
Oh, and we've got a fight. AJ Greer and Corey Perry stringing one another out. Trading right hands.
Both of these guys like to fight at distance, too. Greer will hold you out, and so will Perry.
Greer a little short with a right. A couple of left jabs from Perry. Greer throws an overhand right. Little short with the next one. Perry's got him wrapped up. Now he's got his right free. Lands an uppercut to the ribs. A second little inside right, and then Greer over the top, a little short with the right hand. Good tilt between Greer and Perry.
Trying to dig in. They understand they've lost 4 in a row. Little tangle along the boards, and this is just, hey, let's get something going here right now. Let's get ourselves into this game. Let's maybe drag some people into the game. Both AJ Greer and Corey Perry say, yep, we want to get this started. A rivalry that was built in the Stanley Cup Final last year, and both guys at distance got a couple shots in, but for the most part are able to tie each other up and weather those shots. But a spirited start to this one.
Of this young evening. Verhaeghe off to Sasha Barkov, ripped around the boards. Bennett to Reinhart, centering pass. Verhaeghe scores. 1-0 Florida, power play goal.
Games now with a power play goal against, and this is a really close entry. I think they're going to take a hard look at this. This might be offside, actually. It was Barkov that passed on the backhand side of the entry, and he was a little slow to get over the line. Instantly, the coaching staff converged to look at the screen, and they're not making a quick effort. Here it is right here in a freeze. This one's coming back.
Oh, yeah, that's offside.
So a good pickup. I looked at the bench immediately because this was right in front of us, and Chris Knobloch immediately looked down.
It was offside prior to the goal.
And they have indeed challenged, so... Yeah, so it's Barkov himself that makes this pass on the backhand side, and it's just a little too sharp. It's a little too...
After Edmonton coach's challenge, the play was deemed to be offside. Therefore, there is no goal in play. Please reset the clock.
One of the easier ones you're going to see.
Barkov to Sam Reinhart. 57 goals, quick stuff play, and a save made by Skinner. Not including the one that went in, but was whistled down for offside. Here's Zach Hyman off a giveaway. He's got McDavid in front. Centers, and a late chip. Took a while for McDavid to be able to get his stick on that puck. Bottom third in the league at home in both categories. Off the draw. Balinskis has shot. Seeing eye. Through the glove of Skinner. And this one will count. Florida takes a 1-0 lead. Balinskis, number 4 on the year.
Face-off win. And if you look at this, it just kind of gets zipped through a lot of traffic and redirects once for sure high in the slot. Lundell's right in the spot as well. It's him that drives this back on a clear win.
I think that this goes off Kulak.
I think it goes off Kulak. It's friendly fire high, and then it goes by Lundell, who does a pretty nice job of kind of...
Under 9 numbers have looked pretty good in Carolina, but he's only got 3 points in 8 games as a King. Here's Draisaitl, right-hand side.
Taken off like everybody and myself expected it to.
But Colson centers. Kulak, a shot, and he scores! Game is tied. Brett Kulak with his 7th.
A hard shot if it's shot quickly, but this is just a nice outlet pass. Good drive into the zone, a nice little reversal puck. Colson with the stop up, and it's Kulak that gets this puck, and the quick release foils Bobrovsky for a career high now. To the net. I said they've been outshot the last 4 games. 7 times in the first 46 games they were outshot. That is it. 6 times in the last 13. So just start to generate some more chances in chaos by firing the puck.
And you saw the whack of the stick. Nugent Hopkins, as Louis said, is mad at himself. Wrist shot off the rush, stopped by Bobrovsky against Jeff Skinner. Wrap around and a save made by Bobrovsky.
There was an opportunity for Nugent Hopkins to one-time it on the first pass.
Quick dish. Back at full strength, and a kick save made by Skinner. We got a delayed penalty coming against Edmonton. Stepping up as Sam Bennett, a shot. Save Skinner. Rebound, Luostarinen. Didn't shoot. One-timer, Balinska. Save Skinner. Rebound, another save. Stuart Skinner, tremendous. Able to wrestle it free with help from Lundell. Forsling a shot and a save by Skinner. Forsling has scored 9 times this year. Ekblad keeps it in. He centers, deflected home. What a tip by Lundell. 2-1 Florida on Lundell's 14th.
Clear this puck out of the zone in possession, but both times it's turned over once again on hard work the first time by the Panthers, second time this one just picked up. That clearing attempt not hard enough. And they're just winning in a few more battles in the offensive zone than Edmonton is. A good pushback by Edmonton to try and get the next one with this shot by Ekblad.
Yajevic in on the forecheck. Greer banged into Perry. Those two combatants in the first. Schmidt. Balinskis a shot, and that went off the crossbar. Here's McDavid looking for the equalizer. Draisaitl likewise was stripped. Rodriguez up the left-hand side. And it's Samoskevich unable to get it down low. And off that turnover, here's Draisaitl. Gets low, shoots and scores! Leon Draisaitl lowers the shoulder, then puts it upstairs, and we are tied at 2. 7 games in a row with Draisaitl scoring his league-leading 44th.
This puck through traffic, off the bar, off the post. The quick up here and a little chop play by Klingberg, and then Draisaitl goes to work, just leans into Forsling. Gains some more ground towards the net. Nobody to pass it to, so he fends off Forsling with one hand. Once it comes back to the backhand, a forehand elevation off the bar in tight. Just a terrific goal for Draisaitl to tie this game and what he's done all year long.
Tampa, very quiet final 10.5 minutes in Tampa the other night where they didn't even manage a shot on net. Henrique wins the draw, pitch forked in by Ty Emberson. That's going to be settled because it was played before the goal line. Here's Luostarinen. A little nonchalant with that clear, didn't get it out. And now second opportunity slashed at. Here's Lundell trying to get through Klingberg. Drop pass A.J. Greer. In turn to Schmidt. Shoots and scores. 3-2 Florida. Nate Schmidt with his 5th of the year. The veteran, well-traveled defenseman has given the champions a 1-goal lead.
Edmonton just can't find that next play. Pinch down the wall. Hyman tries to dig it deep. And then all of a sudden, it turns into a little bit of an outnumbered rush. And a nice play by Lundell to find the late guy here. But it's 3 Panthers that kind of converge into the slot. And eventually this will make its way. Little drop pass by Greer to Schmidt. And I mean, this is one that he just beat Stuart Skinner in that. Similar players.
Yes, a lot of meat. Here's Ekblad.
But both play both ends of the ice.
Yes.
Two of the best guys at dealing with.
Score! Carter Verhaeghe. First 2-goal lead of the night. Florida 4, Edmonton 2.
He's one of those players that he's always sniffing around it. And as soon as you let off for a second, it seems like that's when he scores a goal like that. It was the game in Edmonton on December 16th. He had the game winner in a 6-5 shootout between these two teams. And here, he puts a little bit of a dagger nail in the coffin for Edmonton here late in the third period.
Skinner is on the bench. Extra attacker on. 6-on-5 for Edmonton. Down 2, remember. McDavid darts around Barkov. Centering pass. A couple of shots and score. It trickled through Bobrovsky. And I believe it was Zach Hyman who was able to funnel that one through Bobrovsky, and an eternity to play. Still 3:25 to go. Hyman has 20.
A really early pull of Stuart Skinner. He was at the bench here. Extra attacker on the ice. And we've talked about this all game. Get the puck to the net. And for McDavid, once he beats his man off the side wall, he just zips it in there. He knows he has Perry back door. He's got Hyman in the front. And then this puck pinballs around a little bit. And Hyman just jams it home. but they don't ask you how. Doesn't have to be pretty. I'm sure it feels pretty good to see this puck go over the line. First redirection doesn't go, stay with it.
Ideal for Edmonton. Draisaitl will chip. Bobrovsky spun it into the corner, and Bennett looks to clear. Skinner never left. There's no extra man. Bouchard's shot is blocked, and the game is over. Florida 4, Edmonton 3.